Mostly cloudy, a few showers, gusty and warm on Thursday. Good Wednesday night, East Tennessee. David Aldrich, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center, where you can see from the Ultimate Doppler radar presented by Madlock Tire Service and Auto Repair, East Tennessee's #1 tire shop and auto repair since 1953. Pretty quiet. We have numerous wind advisories in Brown, high wind warnings in the Smokies, which we'll get into here in a moment. But you look back to the west, that's where all the thunder is. All the activity is around Little Rock this evening, maybe approaching Memphis, and certainly south of St. Louis, where they have more showers and storms there. In fact, they have quite a bit of tornado activity concerns, tornado watches in red going across that area at this particular hour. In fact, this is actually beginning to expand a wee bit into parts of, say, Arkansas and into parts of Mississippi, where they have tornado watches till 9 o'clock Central Time tonight. Now, the almanac came in at 57 degrees, a little cooler than I had expected, given the erratic nature of the warm front and the persistent light rain and drizzle. We only picked up 1/100th of an inch of rain, hardly much rain at all, but we were 6 degrees above average. The record high from 1900 was 75 degrees on this date. In fact, it's not every day that Jamestown at 60 degrees was the warmest temperature on this map. Well, that's weird. They were 59 in Tellico Plains in Athens, but 60, the high temperature today in Jamestown, while they were 69 in Jackson, 73 in Memphis. Tupelo coming in at 73 as well. Our headlines: gusty winds on Thursday, around 45 miles per hour, in fact. A few showers and warm on Thursday, and wet snow and rain possible this weekend. We'll dive into that here in just a moment. But as far as what we have from the Weather Service, it looks like a 12-hour period from 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. Thursday. The golden areas represent the strongest winds of gusts around 60 miles per hour, sustained 25 to 35. But that's not the only story. We also have some wind advisories where the winds might not be quite as strong, but they'll still be gusty, about 40 miles per hour in places like Tazewell, maybe into La Follette, Campbell County, and Oneida and Scott County, and even Wartburg. But once you cross into Jamestown and into Crossville, once you're in Fentress and Cumberland County, you're governed by the National Weather Service in Nashville. They think winds could be gusting to 45 miles per hour, and their advisory starts at midnight Central to noontime Central on Thursday. But you'll notice Knoxville's not listed. You mean it's not going to be windy in Knoxville? It will be. It will be. Again, National Weather Service may revisit this in the overnight period. That's what I've been telling my premium members. I think it could come back and expand. We'll have to wait and see. But that's what we have as of this posting of this video. Future wind gusts, really strong winds back across the west tonight by 1 o'clock in the morning. What wind? We've got barely any wind in Knoxville at 1 o'clock in the morning. But if you go to the west, back toward Oneida, back toward Crossville, yeah, the winds are picking up there, and they'll be knocking on the door before the sun comes up tomorrow around 7:30. This is 2 hours before sunrise, and you got 51, 56 mile an hour gusts potentially between Nashville and Bowling Green, even up toward Lexington. And eventually at 9 o'clock, you start to see the winds pick up in Knoxville. I think 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. will be the strongest window. There's 11:30, but you said it could be 45. That says 44. We'll give it another half hour. There you go. There you go. And 45. You wanted 45? I'll give you 45. And there's 60 in Lexington. So if you're traveling north into Kentucky, it might be even stronger, as the energy will be migrating northeastward over time. There's 2 p.m. We go right into the afternoon, 3 o'clock. The winds might slow down for the drive home a wee bit, but they're still gusting over 30, 35 miles per hour in some cases. And then they really slow down Friday night, or at least Thursday night into Friday morning, when they're back to less than 10 miles per hour by then. Now, as far as the big picture, let me show you what may or may not occur while your weekend is taking place. Now, I know there's a lot going on this weekend. There is Super Bowl Sunday. There is the Dogwood Arts, House and Garden Show. There's a lot going on. Maybe, just maybe, there's some wet snow falling out the door Saturday night, Sunday morning. Let me show you what that could look like. All the warm colors, at least in the short term, keep it nice and warm. We're in the 50s overnight tonight. But then the blue color, that's the colder air aloft. And that really starts to ooze in here, if not Friday, certainly by the time we hit Saturday. Look at all of that. It goes all the way down to Louisiana. Some really cold air coming down from the north. And then there's a little bit of a spin. Oh, that's the spin. And we know the track is going to be all-encompassing. We have to watch what happens there, and also the temperature. Because if it's too warm and it's rain, then it's a nothing burger. But there is the potential for some heavy snows in perhaps western North Carolina. Could it be in parts of East Tennessee? Could it be just in southwest Virginia and Virginia? West Virginia, could we see that? But again, the track, if that low rides between Chattanooga and Atlanta, it could be a sweet spot. as I've been telling my premium members, could be a sweet spot. So I encourage you, if you want to know or be in the know, want to be the first in the know, join my premium service. It's so affordable. It's only 16 cents a day. That's it. That's $4.99 a month. Join it. We'd love to have you. By the way, this spin will continue on into Sunday, so we have the potential for some wet snow and rain heading into that time frame as well. So here we go. Futurecast looks like this. We've got a warm front lifting to the north. It's the cold front that's going to slide in here, and when it gets here, it's going to fall apart. Are you sure about that? Pretty sure. Not a whole lot of rain here. It'll come in and it'll be just fizzling out like so. And once it's gone, there may be some sun popping out. We end up in the upper 60s tomorrow. That's a real sweet bonus, right? Team Spring loves upper 60s, especially this time of year when the normal high is about 51. Then we go into Friday. I think it's probably a good partly cloudy day, more rain across the coast. And then eventually where this low goes, you'll see some snow there. That's Saturday morning. Could we get this in here? How quickly does it arrive? There's still a lot to be determined, but I will tell you this. It's getting exciting. It's getting decided because if this is cold and this is cold enough for snow, when you want to know about it? It looks like it's a mixed bag on this run, but each successive run will have more clarity moving forward. Tonight we're down to 52, which really is 20 degrees above the normal low. The normal low is 32. And 52 is 1 degree above the normal high. So we're really upside down in terms of temperature tonight. More clouds, more showers come in late. We're looking for a high, or low temperature, I should say. It'll follow it. Temperatures will rise. These are temperatures that are not going to be parked there when you wake up. Many of us will be much warmer, maybe 5 or even 7 degrees warmer when the sun comes up Thursday, because we're headed to 68. A few showers tomorrow, mostly in the morning. Gusty winds, I think the worst of it is between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m., but warm, with winds sustained 15 to 25 in Knoxville. Right now, there's no wind advisories for Knox County, but that could change. And again, people ask me, why didn't they do this? I say, look, you can ask me, why didn't your neighbor mow his yard? I don't know. Ask the neighbor. Ask the weather service. Why aren't they doing something? But asking me like that is kind of weird. I don't know. It's awkward. It's so awkward. But I can tell you it's going to be windy. Just because we're not listed under a wind advisory doesn't mean it's not going to be windy, because it will. Look at that. Newport, 72 for you tomorrow. There's going to be a few 70s popping up, no doubt. Certainly 64 in Wartburg is achievable, and 67 in Middlesboro for an afternoon high temperature tomorrow. Here's your Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast for Knoxville, East Tennessee. 57 on Friday, some drizzle possible. I have more of a sun and clouds situation on Saturday. 52, and then getting much colder Sunday morning. So really, I'd say 1 o'clock Sunday morning, it could be game on. Maybe it's just in western North Carolina, because if that's the case and you're a traveler, you certainly want to be advised of what's going on over there as well. But we'll be watching this very dynamic situation unfold this weekend. Not likely to affect Saturday morning, but once we get to Saturday night, Sunday morning, I think it'll be game on for something to fall from the sky. Be interested to see if it's more flakes than drops or more drops than flakes. Milder sunshine on Monday. Start the day at 24. Up to 51. Valentine's Day looks dry now. A couple of showers coming in very late Tuesday night and into Wednesday as well. By the way, keep track of it all using the Captain Accurate Weather app. It's free with Pete Michaels Traffic. Go to the App Store, Google Play. Just search the words Captain Accurate at the App Store and Google Play. Well, my name is David Aldrich. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate, so weather doesn't surprise you. We'll see you here next time. If you're interested in the premium service, go to CaptainAccurate.com. I have all the details there. Take care.